cannot believe this is happening to me. Hello, OG Cocaine here. I know it's been a minute since I recorded a video, guys. It was Mercury retrograde, and I know for those who follow me on Snapchat, that's all I've been talking about. My sign is ruled by Mercury, and when it's in retrograde, I'm in my feelings. It could be nothing wrong with me. I could be perfectly fine. Life could be great. I could be busting nuts left to right. Money can be flowing in, and then Mercury retrograde hits me, and everything just seems to crumble around me. It's pretty fucking pathetic, and I was just curled up in my bed for 2 weeks. No lie. So now that it's over, finally, I'm back to myself, you know, so I wanted to give you guys a video. I've been asking my followers what do they want next. I didn't want to do anything makeup wise next. I just wanted to do girl talk, you know, and I was told they want to hear a story about one of my dating experiences. So when I first moved to DC, I was a habitual dater. I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week dates. Like, it was crazy. I went on so many dates, I didn't even know these men's name. Crazy, sad, I know, right? If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. You were probably named after where I met you, what type of food I had. I don't know. There was a guy I dated who was a bus driver for DC, and that's what he was in my name. His name was in my phone, bus driver. Like, I did not know his real name. To this day, I don't know his real name. That's so sad. Like, I really need to get it together. I don't date anymore anyways, but I'm just saying. So me and my mom were like clicked up when I first moved back home to the DMV. So she was like, you need to sign up for Plenty of Fish. I'm like, tags, Plenty of Fish, all that shit. Like, that to me was if you wanted your dick sucked quick, or if you wanted just to go pay for a girl to take out to eat, and you know she's gonna give you some ass at the end of the night. That's how I see dating sites. Like, I'd rather meet someone in person from Walmart or fucking PF Chang's or something like that. Like, I don't like dating websites. She's like, sign up for Plenty of Fish. I'm like, I do not want to sign up for that shit. So I signed up for it. After she talked me into it, because my mom was dating too. Like, my mom, back then, we were like this. That was like my bestie. She still is. So she was going on dates Monday through Friday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. So, I ended up going on there, signing up. I literally had like 300 in my inbox, like men in my, women too, because, you know, I like both. So I had both, you know, in my inbox. I'm just like, oh my God, my phone was always going off, bling, 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 bling. So I'm like, okay, let me go on here. Let me see what some, let me just ride the wave real quick. So I go on, and there was this guy, like, he was cute, and his picture was like this up, and he looked tall. So I was like, okay, you know, he wrote me. We were going back and forth for a little bit. We ended up exchanging numbers. Later on down the line, this is when I was living in Maryland. When me and him started talking, I ended up moving to DC. I did not know anybody in DC. I know Maryland. I'm from Maryland. You know, I lived there. I went to middle school there. But DC, I did not know anybody in DC. So when I moved to DC, you know, I was bored. So finally I was like, okay, let me let this man, I'm going to do something with him. It was a Saturday. So I told him about, well, I didn't have my car anymore because it was more easier to ride the train in DC. So I rode the train to Virginia. You know, he's telling me he's like 6'3", you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. He drives, but I didn't feel comfortable with him picking me up from my house. So I rode the train. And I told him, you know, I'll ride the train back, or you could take me home, whatever, just how the feel goes. So I get there. He's like, I'm gonna pick you up from the train station. Okay, I was like, yeah, pick me up. It's hot as shit. You know what I'm saying? I have makeup on. I'm not trying to fucking, my makeup's, just pick me up. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, all right, I'm gonna pick you up from the train station. So I get to the train station in Virginia. I mean, it's not that far from DC. It's like a fucking 15-minute train ride, not even, but still, you know, I could been doing something motherfucking better with my time. So I get there, and he's there, and I'm just like, okay, you don't look how you look in your fucking picture, so bitch, I'm mad. But you're like, okay, you was fine in your picture, but bitch, you don't look like that, so I'm fucking mad. But I'm like, okay, whatever, Alicia, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, just go, let's see how it plays out. You know, I don't date fine ass men, you know, it's all about the personality sometimes, or about that check. So I was like, let me see, you know, how this goes. So he like had a black t-shirt on. It was just like, I was just turned off. But then I was like, okay, where's the car? So I walked towards the parking lot, and he was like, oh, I walked here. I know I had no car, you know what I'm saying? I had no car. I got rid of it. I literally gave it back to the dealership, whatever. And I'm like, okay, okay, so we gonna Uber home? Like, what we about to do? Uber to your house? He was like, oh no, my homeboy's about to pick us up. Homeboy? Like, bitch, how old are you? What the fuck you mean homeboy? So he told me he was 26, by the way. I was 26 too. I didn't turn 20. I was like 20. Was I 25? I don't fucking remember. I was 26, 25. So he was like, yeah, you know, my homeboy's about to pick us up. So we're waiting, and the homeboy never comes. I'm like, fuck. See, where I lived in DC, someone had to come get me from the train station. And the person that was coming to get me wasn't coming until later on that night. So I'm like, oh my fuck am I gonna do? So I was like, all right. So he's like, well, let's just come on. We're gonna go to my house, but first we're gonna stop at my homeboy's house and see why he didn't pick us up. All right, come on. So I'm walking with him and I'm talking. I give chances. In my head, I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I want to swing on you. But I'm like, okay, let's just do this. So we're walking, we're talking, and we get to his homeboy's house, and his homeboy opens the door. He's like, man. And I was like, what's that mean? He was like, nah, cause you know what I'm saying. I just want to chill real quick. I'm like, why is this happening to me? I'm like, okay, so whatever. So we get to his homeboy's house and we're sitting on the couch and he's all trying to kiss a bit. Don't fucking touch me. Like, don't even, I don't remember his name. I'm like, don't touch me. Like, let me chill until it's time for me to leave. So, we're talking. His homeboy's talking to me. He was like, let's go to the basement because the Mayweather fight's about to come on. I was like, oh, all right, you know, I didn't know that was today. So yeah, I'll go watch his homeboy was nice. He's my motherfucking age. Come to find out, he wasn't even 26. He was 19. His homeboy slipped. I was like, what you doing with his young ass? He's like 19. I'm like, son, you okay? But his homeboy was cool. So he's like, let's all go to the basement. We're going to watch the Mayweather fight. I was like, all right. And that's back when I smoked cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. So I'm smoking and drinking, so I'm starting to get in my element. So, you know, me and him, he's sitting next to me, like, trying to be up on me, kissing on me, like, get off me, because I can go from this to this real quick. Like, it's best if you don't touch me or talk to me, like, just leave me alone, just to, let me just chill. Like, I'm chilling, I'm still around you, just leave me the fuck alone right now. I'm mad. I kept saying, like, I'm mad, you tried me, you lied to me, you said you had a car. I told you, I keep that shit a stack. Like, I didn't have a car at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. People go through shit, like, it's perfectly fine. Just don't lie about it. That's my issue, and that's what men don't understand. Like, fuck is you lying about? So we're talking, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, well, let's go to my house, back to my house. And I was like, yeah, because I've been drinking and I'm not trying to ride the train. So let's go back to your house. I'm thinking to myself, you ain't getting no ass, little boy, literally. So we stayed at his homeboy's house for a minute. Like, we're all laughing, drinking. I had a good time with his friends. His friends was, like, they were pretty cool. And they were my age. Honestly, his friend was more my type. But that nigga said he had, like, 10 kids. Skirt. So we end up going back to his house. And he was, when we were talking, whatever, I let him know I just moved to DC. And he told me that he lived by himself. And I was like, okay. No, I'm thinking, like, you 19 living by yourself and this in the DMV, baby, that's what you do for a living because it's expensive out here. So he was like, let's go to my house. So we get to his house. It's nice in a quiet neighborhood. I'm like, you don't live here. Like, nigga, whose house is this? So he's like, this is my house, but hold on real quick. Hold on. You know when you were younger and you be like, hold on real quick, let me go. Like, when you was young, you gotta get snuck in. That's the vibe I'm getting now. I'm like, why am I sitting outside holding on? So he goes back inside, then comes out a back door. And then he's like, all right, we're just standing there at the front door. I'm like, do you not live here? Do you not get the key? He's like, just chill. So somebody comes to the door and it's this big black girl. She's like, you gonna get in trouble. I'm like, oh. Why is this happening? I'm like, what do you mean you're going to get in trouble? He was like, just chill. Don't fucking tell me just chill. What you mean you're going to get in trouble? Like, what's going on? And we go downstairs and I see a basement. I'm like, okay, you know, most people rent basements out. Maybe this is his fucking tenant and he lives in the basement by himself. She goes down with us. And I'm like, where the fuck is she going? And she gets down there and she gets in her big ass king size bed. And I'm like, where's your room? He's like, oh, I'm right here. There was a big king size bed in the basement that her big ass was on. And then there was a twin bed that his ass was on. So I'm just like, why am I still here? I'm drunk and I'm stupid. I'm drunk and stupid at the point. Like, I drank a lot. So I'm just like, you so fucking lucky I'm drunk and I don't want to ride the train back by myself drunk. Like, this is when I first moved to DC. Moving forward, I rode the train drunk all the time by myself because I felt comfortable. But this was my first time riding the train and shit like that. I worked in downtown DC, so, you know, after a while I ended up getting comfortable. So I always rode the train. But at this point, I just started my job in downtown DC and I wasn't comfortable riding the train drunk. So I'm like, I wish I would have. So I'm in the bathroom because he's like, here's a t-shirt, because I had like little clothes on, and I'm like, okay, I'm not getting in the bed with you. I wanted to ask Big Bertha if I could sleep in the bed with her, because bitch, you in that king size bed, I'm not trying to squeeze in this little twin bed with your stupid ass brother. And she's like, y'all better not be doing nothing. Bitch, you don't have to worry about nothing going on over here. Only thing that you have to worry about me not beating your brother's ass for lying on POF. So I changed my clothes, and I'm changing, and I hear, oh shit, and he's like holding my door. I'm like trying to get out, like, let me out the bathroom, nigga. Like, I put this shirt on, I'm about to go to sleep. And he was like, I heard somebody come down here. I don't remember this nigga's name. I'm gonna call him fucking retard. So Granny was like, retard, who's here? Like, yo, is this nigga have me hiding in the bathroom like a 12-year-old? Bitch, I'm fucking grown, I'm pissed. So I'm like, son, if I knew people, and at that moment me and my mom were speaking, I would have called her like, Mom, don't fucking get me, but we weren't even speaking. So she was like, and he was like, ain't nobody here. She's like, I heard a voice, and that was his sister. I'm gonna call her Big B. No, I'm gonna call her Big Bertha. Big Bertha, that was Big Bertha. That wasn't nobody. Grandma, blah, go back upstairs. So I'm like, Mo, this is some wild shit. So I get out the back of my seat. You're gonna be fucked up when I leave here tomorrow. Do not ever call me, nigga. Like, don't ever call me. Why I didn't take an Uber, y'all, I don't know. That's how drunk I was. I still think about that to this day, because it gets worse. I still think about that to this day. So I'm tired. I've been drinking. I drank wine, Patron. I did all types of shit. So I'm getting in bed. I'm like, look, I'm about to go to sleep. Don't fucking touch, bitch. Good night. And she was like, don't. I said, you don't gotta repeat. I'm not gonna do nothing with your brother. The fuck? Retard and me are gonna go to bed. So I lay down. I pass out. I'm asleep. And I feel like something, like, I just feel a sensation. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I wake up, and this man he wasn't having sex with me. He was doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing. And I'm just like, it's just, man, this man trying to fuck. He has never touched me, but like, I cannot believe he tried me. But I'm just like thinking to myself, you don't even know me, okay? No, you must do this all the time. So I'm just like, whatever. So I like stopped him, like, what the fuck is you doing? He like, she sleep. Bitch, that's not why I didn't want to do nothing with you. 19, really? No car, really? Stay in the basement, really? Really get the fuck off me, like you played with me. Get off me. He's upset, has an attitude. I'm just like, I cannot believe this is happening to me. Every time I tell myself I don't want to do something, and I give myself the chance to open up to different opportunities and different things, I get fucked. I'm gonna start, when I say I'm not gonna do something, I'm not gonna do it. I don't fuck with online dating sites because of that. I mean, I was registered to Tinder just to see the buzz about it, but that shit was like, online, how did that happen? How did that happen to me, you guys? Like, I cannot believe I thought I was going on a date with a 6'3", successful 26-year-old man. And instead I got a 19-year-old boy who sleeps on a twin-size bed in his grandma's basement with his sister. How does that happen to somebody? Like, I cannot believe that. So when you go on a dating website and you want to go on a date with somebody, please make sure, like, I talked to this man for a minute. It's not like I talked to him for 2 weeks. It was like a month or two before I actually went on a date with him. He stalked me after I moved on, ended up getting a relationship with my daughter's father. He stalked me. He kept sending me penis pictures. I mean, he was okay down there, but it's like, nigga, come on, oh my God, I miss you. What is there to miss? I cussed you out. I left my 14-karat gold earrings at his house. I'm pretty sure he pawned them. I hope he bought himself a fucking car with them or something, like a down payment or something. Bought him a fucking bike, a moped, a fucking Vespa, something. Because, bitch, I didn't even want my earrings back. I didn't even ask him. I didn't want them back. In the morning, I woke up, like, I got my shit, and I left. And I never saw him again. And I think I cried a little on the train. So sad, I know. But thank you guys for listening to my story. I have many more. Believe me, I can go fucking on for days. Like, I have dating experiences that are out of this world. It just so happens that I attract creeps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and till next time, stay blessed.
Tell you to go slower, go faster, like controller, like controller.